Hi, my name is Makenna Russom, and I'm originally from Phillipsburg, Kansas. I'm 19 years old and currently attending Bethany College in Lindsborg, Kansas, where I'm majoring in exercise science with a concentration in sports medicine on the physical therapy track. In 2022, I had the incredible honor of representing Prairie Land Electric Cooperative from Norton, Kansas at the youth tour. You know, it's amazing how a single experience can completely transform your perspective and shape your future. For me, that experience was the 2022 Kansas Electric Youth Leadership Conference in Topeka, or the Key Leadership Conference. After years of virtual meetings and social distancing, returning to an in-person format was nothing short of electrifying, pun intended. The energy in the room was palpable as young leaders from across Kansas gathered to learn, connect, and grow. We weren't just there to have fun, though we certainly did. We were there to embrace our potential as the next generation of rural leaders. Through interactive workshops, engaging speakers, and meaningful conversations, we explored the cooperative business model and discovered how its principles apply not just to electricity, but to every aspect of our lives. What truly sets cooperatives apart is their commitment to the seven core principles that guide everything they do. These principles aren't just business strategies, they're a roadmap for creating positive change in our communities. And I'd like to highlight three principles that have profoundly impacted my journey. The first is education, training, and information. My youth tour experience embodied this principle perfectly. Prairie Land Electric didn't just provide power to my community, they invested in my education and developed me as a leader. This principle aligns beautifully with my career aspirations as a physical therapist, where ongoing education and sharing knowledge with my patients will be essential to helping them achieve their optimal health outcomes. Second is concern for community. At the conference, we discussed how rural electric cooperatives are deeply invested in the communities they serve. This resonated with me because as a future healthcare professional, I wanted to return to rural Kansas and address the critical shortages of physical therapists in my community. My education will directly benefit the cooperative community that supported me by bringing vital healthcare services closer to home. The third, cooperation among cooperatives. This one's my favorite, especially because it's catchy. This principle has taught me the power of collaboration. Just as cooperatives work together to address larger challenges, I've embraced this approach in my collegiate studies. By participating in interdisciplinary research projects and in volunteering with community health initiatives, I'm learning that the most effective solutions come from diverse perspectives and working towards common goals. Even though somebody may not have the same thought process as me, they can still get the job done just as well. So, why do I believe I should receive this Glenn English Youth Tour Alumni Scholarship? Well, because I've taken the cooperative principles to heart and integrated them into my academic journey and also career plans. This scholarship would enable me to complete my education and return to serve the rural communities that have given me so much. The shortage of healthcare professionals in rural America is a critical issue, and I'm committed to being a part of that solution. My youth tour experience wasn't just a trip, it was the beginning of a lifelong commitment to cooperative values. It's opened my eyes to how interconnected our rural communities are and how we can rely on each other's support. As I move forward in my education, I carry these lessons with me every day. My civic engagement didn't just end with the youth tour. I've continued to be actively involved in my college community through leadership roles in student government, the Newtonians, which is Bethany College's STEM club, and I also play tennis at the collegiate level. I also work as an admissions ambassador, so I give tours to prospective students. All of these leadership roles have reinforced the importance of democratic member control, another key cooperative principle, and taught me that every voice matters in creating a positive solution. The 2022 Key Leadership Conference ignited a passion within me to serve others and make a meaningful difference in a rural community. With your support through the Glenn English Scholarship, I can continue that mission and help ensure that our cooperative communities have access to healthcare services they deserve. Thank you for this opportunity to share my journey with you today. Connections, knowledge, and inspiration I gained through the youth tour continue to guide my path, and I'm incredibly grateful to Prairie Land Electric Cooperative for opening that door. Together, we can build stronger, healthier rural communities powered by the cooperative spirit. Thank you.